Hello, patrons! Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm finally doing another video. I have not done a video specifically for patrons in a very long time, and I'm sincerely sorry about that. If you've been keeping up for a while, or at least if you're here recently, I give you a quick recap of the Patreon campaign, because the first year and a half to 2 years, I was pretty good with it. I did a lot of videos, a lot of food reviews and things like that, one or two little vlogs, a few longer vlogs, and I think that was kind of a really good moment where I was at least providing some pretty good extra stuff for people that wanted to actually support financially, which is still always crazy to me that people would do that. And then after that, there was a year and a half of nothing and me really slacking and being shitty on the Patreon, and that was really a low point for me. That was not to get into specifics of it, but it was kind of a shitty part of my life, and that was with my ex, and that was just kind of a dark time where morale was at an absolute low. And now, if you haven't noticed, I'm sure you all have, but morale's at an absolute high for me. I feel like I'm making some of the best videos I've made in a long time, and I'm making super quality videos, the kind that take a very long time to make, but they're paying off because we've actually gone up 5,000 subscribers in a matter of a month, which is the most I've ever gone up. And granted, a lot of that actually came from the PS4 documentary, but you've noticed that the past few months or so, I've really been trying not only with videos, but here on the campaign, really trying to fix that up. For example, I can't believe I've actually stuck to the MP3 version of LTPS, and I'd actually love to know for any $5 and up patrons if you guys are actually using that. I'd be interested to hear that, but I've actually got that done and set every week, 10 a.m. it goes up. If you want to listen to LTPS as a podcast rather than a video, you can absolutely do that here on the Patreon. And that will continue to be the same thing moving forward. And then, of course, just adding new graphics to the page, but then also trying to do more behind-the-scenes posts, just personal posts in general. Writing's the easy ones. I can get a writing post out at least once a week, which I've been trying to be pretty good with. And hopefully, I think we can make videos a more regular thing now. Maybe it might just be more of this, the webcam thing. I can't promise, remote footage on the go and things like that, but I did do that video of my Model S if you didn't see that. I really got to go back a little bit and add tags to previous posts, so that way it's easier for new patrons to find the old posts. So if you are a recent patron, I do have old vlogs and food reviews and things like that that were exclusive to you, and they're still up and exclusive to you. You can go watch them whenever you'd like. So I got to do that. But what I want to do randomly out of nowhere, not even really part of the, because I basically removed it from the rewards because I was shitty at doing it. So I haven't promised it, I'm not going to do it. But out of the random kindness of me, not kindness, that's the fucking stupid word to say, out of the random desire to do it, I'm going to thank everybody on the campaign regardless of dollar amount. So I'd like to start off by thanking Johnny Sturts. You just joined just recently. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Ben Donaldson, you're also very recent. What is going on, Ben? Thank you so much for supporting the campaign. Long time Nick Momenta. Dude, I feel bad about not doing the one-on-ones and things like that. You've been here for so long supporting, and it's unbelievable to me. And I still didn't send your shirt out. Here, let me tell you something, Nick. I sent you that message. I packed the shirt, threw it in the trunk of my car, and then I never got around to taking it. And it's still there. You'll still get it at some point. I just got to actually remember to go to the post office and ship that out. Kyle Basinger, thank you so much, Kyle. Dennis R. Huggins Jr., thank you so much, man. And Andrew, you're declined, but you've been here. Maybe you might be back. Thank you, Andrew. Jason Moore, my good friend Jason Moore, you were declined as well, but I don't know, maybe back or something. Maybe you still have access. I don't know, but Jason's my boy. Thank you so much, Jason. Mark Heaton, thank you. Bernie Schwalger, thank you so much. Bernie, you've been here for a while as well. Michael Wallace, I appreciate you, homie. Same with Ben Lindy. He's been watching for a very long time. Thank you, Ben. Spencer Sorensen, you've been here a while. You are dope as shit. Keith Healy, thank you, dude. You are the best. Jared Howard, dude. Thanks, man. Scott Funderburk, which your last name is always so funny to me, and I don't know why, but every time I see it, I think, well, that's a really unusual last name. Brian Sorn, thank you, dude. Harrison, thank you. Tariq, What I like about Tarek Tariq is your little Patreon avatar here, which is a cat freaking the fuck out, which I thoroughly enjoy. Thank you, JC Ernest. Thank you, Samuel Vasquez. Thank you, Fasal. Thank you, Christoph. Thank you, Craig O'Grady. Thank you, Vasi Kosha. Thank you, Simon Sta Marie. Thank you, Ty Lloyd. And thank you, Lee York. Lee, you also joined not too long ago as well, so thank you very much. Guys, I appreciate it. Really, I do. You have no idea. And boy, oh boy, I'm hoping that we will keep this good gravy train rolling. And I really hope you've been enjoying the videos as of recent. Like I said, I think this is some of the best stuff I've done in a long time. I damn sure hope so, because this shit takes a long fucking time to edit. I think that was my problem for the longest time on YouTube, was not only the lack of morale for such a long amount of time, but also when I did have morale, it was almost me trying to cheat like the easy way out and just do videos that were like really easy to make or something, when realistically you got to really put the time into it. And boy oh boy does that certainly show. Anyway, thank you all so much, and I'll talk to you all very soon.